Have you ever met someone who seemed charming on the outside, yet something about them just felt off? Maybe they were confident, smooth, unbothered, almost too calm. Or maybe they were emotionally explosive, unreliable, manipulative, and constantly pulling you into chaos. A lot of people throw around the terms psychopath and sociopath like they're the same thing, but they're not. In fact, the difference between the two is important, because how you deal with each one is very different. Today, we're going to break down what a psychopath really is, what a sociopath really is, how they think, how they behave, how to spot the differences in real life, and why understanding this can protect you from emotional harm, manipulation, or toxic relationships. And don't worry, this won't be a lecture full of complicated psychological jargon. This is a clear, friendly explanation that anyone can understand. So let's get into it. Section 1. First, let's clear up a big misconception. The words psychopath and sociopath are not official diagnoses in today's mental health system. The clinical term used in psychology is antisocial personality disorder, or ASPD. A psychopath is a type of person who fits ASPD. A sociopath is another type who fits ASPD. So think of it like two branches of the same tree, but the branches grow in different directions. Both psychopaths and sociopaths struggle with understanding or caring about the feelings of others, have a reduced sense of guilt, can manipulate, lie or break rules, prioritize their own needs over everyone else. But the reasons, patterns, and expression of these traits are very different, and that's where things get interesting. Section 2. The core difference in one sentence. If you remember only one thing from this entire video, remember this: psychopaths are calculated, sociopaths are impulsive, psychopaths are typically calm, controlled, strategic emotionally. Empty sociopaths are generally emotional, reactive, unstable, easily frustrated. Both can harm others, but how they do it and why they do it is different. We'll get deeper into that, but first, let's understand where these traits come from. Section 3. How psychopaths and sociopaths develop. The difference starts at the root. Psychopaths are mainly born, not made. Their brain wiring and emotional processing are different from early childhood. This means less emotional response, lower empathy, reduced fear, response difficulty, bonding. It's not about trauma. It's about neurology. Psychopaths don't feel emotional attachment the same way most people do. Sociopaths, on the other hand, are mainly shaped by environment. This usually includes childhood instability, neglect, emotional, trauma, unpredictable or dangerous home conditions, long-term stress, or abandonment. Sociopathy is something that is learned in response to survival, where a psychopath feels emotionally flat. A sociopath feels too intensely, but without emotional regulation. So to summarize, trait source: psychopath, sociopath. Cause: mostly genetic. Neurological: mostly environmental. Learned behavior: calm, calculated, controlled, unpredictable, reactive, emotional, but we're just getting started. Let's dive into what they actually feel. Section 4. Emotional processing differences. Psychopaths. Psychopaths do not experience emotions the same way others do. They can mimic emotions by observing others, but they don't internally feel them in the same depth. They may say, "I love you, I understand, I care," but these are usually words with no emotional weight behind them. They say these things to blend in or gain something. Psychopaths are excellent emotional actors. Sociopaths do feel emotions, sometimes very intensely, but they can't manage those emotions, lose control, react, impulsively struggle to stay consistent. They might genuinely care about some people in their life, but their emotional instability makes relationships chaotic and unpredictable. Key emotional difference: psychopaths lack emotions. Sociopaths feel emotions but cannot control them. This one difference changes everything about how they behave. Section 5. Social behavior and personality. Style. Let's look at how each type interacts in everyday life. Psychopaths: charming, confident, often successful, smooth communicators, good at reading what others want. See, they can blend in extremely well. A psychopath can be a CEO, a politician, a surgeon, a corporate negotiator, not because their intentions are good, but because they are cool under pressure and very good at strategic thinking. Sociopaths struggle with consistency, have difficulty maintaining jobs, or routines may appear irresponsible, or chaotic, can be very loyal to a very small circle, but unpredictable toward others. Their emotional volatility often prevents them from successfully masking their behavior in public. So, which one is more dangerous? This depends on the situation. Psychopaths are more dangerous in long-term, strategic or manipulative scenarios. Sociopaths are more dangerous in heated, emotional, or impulsive situations. One harms with calculation, one harms with emotion.